What up? What up? Welcome into another episode of Profit Picks. I know y'all probably heard that too. I gotta put my thing on mute. But we always start the show off by being transparent. And I did do a System Sunday show. I know the Pacers kind of messed that up yesterday, but overall the weekend was not kind to me. Um, I want to say I had four plays on college on Saturday. They did not win, and Sunday I think I went 2-3. So not the end to the week that I was looking for, but overall things have been good. I am 66-43. My last 109 in the association. That is a little bit above 60%. And let's try to keep that rolling. Try to keep that rolling. There are some spots to like today. So looking forward to talking them out with the gang. Let's take a look at the chat now and see what everybody's looking like early or talking about in the chat early. Nathan in there first. Boofer slacking today. Sean Evans at second. Dave Mace letting us know that that like button is working. Appreciate that 100%. Prolific in the building says Pacers booty along with Hallie. What's up, Miss Tasha? Appreciate you tapping in. Saturated says, I think dude just posted that he's not starting until 11:30. I'm here early today from normal ski time. So improvement. How about that? Jal K says he put the line at 1037 with the over minus 300. That's like we cast a pretty big dog if you had the under. Boofer. See if the couture say was good. Jeff in the building. You guys, no cheese this morning. I didn't even eat anything this morning. I'm starving. I'm not gonna lie, but I've been doing work. I was too busy working to stop and eat today or this morning. And Chipotle is not even open yet, anyway. Did I? I could have sworn that tweet was like at 9:30. So I don't think so. Unless I had two tweets scheduled. I did. Yeah, that must have been an old one that I did wrong. So appreciate you shouting that out because it's not Wednesday. That was from maybe last Wednesday, and I did the wrong schedule. There was one day last week where my tweet did not go out, so that's probably what happened. Appreciate you shouting that out, Saturated. Justin in the building. He's been providing those good college winners in the Discord. And the Discord, man, even when I'm not, I was with my dad doing stuff with him this weekend and taking him around and stuff like that. So I was a little more busy than usual. But I seen y'all working in the Discord. I think that was definitely a great idea to get that going. Saturated remind us that the unders went 8-0. Jal K says, yeah, unders are cashing. I think they're hitting at like 70% post All Star. S. Dot in the building. Booper. Matt, there we go. Oh, no, he didn't put it. He just said it cashed. It's crazy that it cashed. What up, Manzy man? Tasha says, never bet against Boston. My boy Moses says, Lakers did me dirty, Ski. Hey, man, I don't even want to think about the Lakers too much. But looking forward to seeing you when you get out here, bro. Absolutely. Couple more comments and then we will get started. Like they said, you are early. 3 minutes late is early around here. Look, Raven Ron ski before 5 minutes late. Wow. Manzi says, but Ski has the real Discord. See, everybody's loving that Discord. It's pretty nice. I can't lie. A lot of good, just like we kept here on the show, just doing it all day long, every day. JB Brown back says he's been away for a couple weeks, ready to make this playoff push. Good to have you back, brother. And he says, smash the like button for everybody. Definitely helps out the show. Mark in the building says, love your work, man. Let's cash today. Absolutely. I appreciate that compliment. And Manzi says, if you ain't on the program, then join. I don't know. He's saying a lot of sharp people on there, and same as the chat. So you guys know the deal. And JB Brown, I appreciate you. Says let's get 200 likes for Ski today. So on that note, let's get started. And again, Moses, appreciate that 9.99 dono. Sad that the Lakers did you dirty. First game up 501-502. Grizzlies, Nets opened up Nets -8. They're now up to -10. Total open 213. down as low as 205 and a half at a couple shops. Injury report for the Grizzlies. I see Jaren Jackson Jr. game time. I mean, a lot of these usual suspects still out. Bain, Clark, Pippen, Rose, Smart, Williams. For the Nets, they'll be without Ben Simmons and Cam Thomas. A couple things for this game. Well, first, I mean, I'll just mention they did just play. I think it was literally just a week ago, and that game failed to reach 200 points. Nets blew the Grizzlies out, 111, I think it was to 86, something like that. So to see them play again in the short, and the total on that game was around 215, 214, something like that. So to see them come back and open this one at 213 and continue to be pushed down, I mean, the odds makers telling us, if you know, you know, they're telling us which how they think this game is going to be played, and market it still pushing it even further in that direction. And I agree. I mean, I got in at 20, what I get 209 and a half, and I still think they struggle to reach 200 here. Um, so that was one thing that I liked. Another thing that I like is just a system play. It's pretty much saying that the total is low for a reason compared to the amount of points that one team scores at home and the other team allows on the road. It is saying it's much higher than this number that we're looking at today. Nets have gone under 6 of their last 7 games. I just think it's a lot of reasons. Just look at how they've been playing post All Star. I mean, 25th and 23rd in pace. Both. Oh, I mean, Grizzlies are the worst offensive rated team post All Star, and Nets are 27. So nothing to really like there. Slow pace, bad offense. And if anything has been good for them, it's the defense. 6 for Brooklyn, 14 for Memphis. So I think it's a slugfest. I think this one stays under the total. As far as the side, I don't really want to get too involved. Um, yeah, I don't feel strong about the side, so I'll leave that alone. Let's see how you guys feel in the chat. New week, let's get it. Majestic Mike, Justin. Discord alone made me put my renewal on my so I don't forget. True story. Oakley says Discord been eating. So Discord gang, hey, they letting you know a lot of good stuff over there. Appreciate you, Eddie. Prolific likes the Nets team total over. I'm thinking it's more of an under type game. Jao K says newer form Nets look decent. Cam Johnson 3 props cashing. Here goes Saturated says Memphis hasn't scored more than 101 their last 5 games. Yeah, worst offense post All Star. Still like it, David K. Still like it. What up, Jesse? I'm not mad at it, Raven Ron. It's not going to be one of the sexy games to watch for sure. Trevor agrees with the under here. Felix also think this one is going under 200. Mario, though, likes that Nets team total over. Munaf says it still wasn't low enough. He played under 207 and a half. So I think we're going in the right direction with the lower scoring game here. And we'll move right along. Pedro says post the Discord link. The Discord is for the members. That's what it is. I mean, the link is posted for the members, the level 2 members. Next game up, we have 503, 504, Clippers and Bucks. This game opened up Bucks minus 4.5. They're now 5.5 point favorite. Total open 230. And I mean, are all the totals just going to drop now? Because at some point, it's going to go the other way. Does it start today? We'll see. But total open 230, down as low as 224.5. Injury report here: Westbrook out for the Clippers. For the Nets, Marjan and Giannis both game time decision. Livingston also, no, he's doubtful, and Middleton remains out for this Bucks team. So this one was a pretty simple thought process for me. Clippers on a back-to-back after that close, tough win last night against the Timberwolves. They're 4-7 as a road dog so far this season. They've only covered 3 of their last 10 games. Unrested team versus a Bucks team who has 2 days rest, has been playing damn good basketball since the break. I know they've covered 5 in a row. They are, excuse me. Sorry about that. Number 2 offensive rated, number 1 defensive rated team post All-Star, and also number 12 in rebounding, better than the Clippers. So that Clippers defense just hasn't looked good lately. So I think the Bucks at the house continue to play well. I'm not gonna lie, the line I feel like should have been a little bit higher. To see it that low kind of made me feel funny about it, but I can only look one way in this game, and I had to play it. Um, Home favorite, 2 days rest compared to zero. I'll take it every time. The longer the game goes on, the more advantage Milwaukee should have. So I'll go with Milwaukee. I took the -5, I believe. Yeah, -5. It was at Circa when I took it. Now it's 5.5 all across the board, but I still would take that. So Bucks or nothing for me in this game. Let's see if the chat agrees. Let me scroll up. A lot of comments coming in here. Terry Wu says Clippers Bucks under 230.5. You got a nice number if you got that 230.5 for sure. Nard, going back to the last game. A lot of people like the Nets team total over. That's the direction you're choosing to go there. Interesting. JB Brown rocking with the Bucks as well. Saturated says, what's the trend with teams after they play Minnesota on a back to back? I am not familiar with that one. So you would have to enlighten me. UCapper in the building. Says, what up, Skee? What up, chat? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Appreciate you tuning in, UCapper. Appreciate you shouting out the like button. Definitely helps out the show. Tomorrow says, got Clippers -3.5 last night. For this game? -3.5? That doesn't sound right. Jao K says Bucks feel a bit overvalued right now. Clippers didn't travel that much and they shot extremely poorly yesterday. Bounce back shooting performance. I mean, Clippers haven't been playing the best basketball. Clippers haven't been playing good defense. Yes, their offense could, improve from yesterday, but like I said, the longer the game goes on, the more it's going to favor the Bucks here. And the Bucks, anyway, have been playing better basketball. So I think I just disagree here. Raven Ron on those Bucks. Tomorrow said he meant Bucks -3.5. You capper. I got some good water too over here. Not in Fiji though, but some good water. Munaf going with under in this game. Curious under 226. There he goes. So he still thinks, I mean, he got 226. There's some 225 and a halves out there. I'll say he still thinks the under is a good bet right now. David K says this line should be 9.5 to me if Giannis plays. Yeah. I mean, honestly, you want to know how I feel about this? I feel like regardless if Giannis plays or not, I'm comfortable. But if Giannis doesn't play, line is going to go down. Probably people will bet the Clippers, and it's still not an advantageous spot for the Clippers. So I would still feel okay regardless if he plays or not. Obviously, I want him in, but I would still be okay with my bet. Lit Pick says Harden over 16.5 points. He's gone over in 10 of the last 12, and he just came off of a bad performance last night too. So that could be a way to look. I would be curious how he performs in a back-to-back though. S. Dot going with the Bucks in the under. Did I miss something from Jesse here? Okay, that was on a different game. Let's see. Jeff says, I like the Bucks, but I think the line is low because the Clippers have great non-conference record. Interesting. Boofer going with the Bucks first half. Trevor likes the under. Oh, Saturated says, I think his team's trend to the under after playing Minnesota. It makes sense. I mean, they play tough defense. Those games, I would say, take a lot out of you when you got to play a team that plays tough defense like that. LJ, my boy, what up? He says, Ski less cash. Appreciate you jumping in, LJ. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, see, I agree with Jesse. He says, I see a score of 89-88, and that tells me they expended a lot of energy. I agree with that. Mark says, Clippers older team, tired legs tonight. I'm not sure about this. Elijah says, Clippers fourth game in 5 nights. Did I overlook that? I'm going to go back and double check just because that made me like it even more. Maybe I might have overlooked it. I knew it was a back-to-back here. Let me go back a little further. No, that's not correct. Not correct. I think it's their fourth game in 6 nights. UCap are leaning with the Bucks. My boy OG Wham in the building, reminding everybody to hit the like button. Appreciate you, Wham Bam. He says Bucks are good money. Everybody liking the Bucks here. LJ likes some first half. Kong's Clips going with Lopez to hit a couple threes. Yeah, good call on that, Mario R. Good call. And he likes the Bucks today. Munaf agrees that Harden should bounce back today. And Justin reminding us that these teams play again in a week. So we'll move over. Terry Wu says, let's go. Hit the like button. We'll move over to the next game on that note. That is 505, 506, Portland. Minnesota opened up Wolves minus 14. They're still 14-point favorites. Total open 213 and a half, and it looks like 210 and a half. As far as the injury report, you have Aiton, Matisse Tybel, Jeremy Grant, all game time decision. Um, Grant is doubtful though. They'll be without Brogdon, Scoot, and Sharp for Minnesota, without Warren and Clark. So there's a couple different ways I was looking and thinking about this game. I'll start off with Minnesota, and I'll just say they haven't been playing good basketball. Minnesota, for one, they're on a back to back. They're playing. I think they're playing their fifth game in 7 days, and they haven't even been covering. I mean, they've covered one of their last 6 games. So being unrested in this situation, not playing good basketball, how can we? Why do we want to run to the window in late 14? Um, This is a team who has been struggling offensively. 24th offensive rated team post All Star. I think that has a bit to do with why they're not covering spreads. Also, you had two guys who were just pretty banged up, and Rudy and Anthony Edwards. Both of them had ankle injuries. I can see them getting some time off tonight. And also, Ant just had a baby, so you never know how focused when that kind of stuff happens. So between that and just the back to back, I could see probably Ant and or Gobert missing this game tonight. But regardless, I don't think the Timberwolves care too much about it. Um, the other side of that Clipper game, hard fought game, even though they lost, they'll be just fine getting in and out with the win in this game. And Portland, they're coming off 2 wins. I know they're versus the Grizzlies, but they have the rest advantage here, and they get a chance to get double revenge if you want to count that. So I'm looking towards the Blazers here. They've been a top 5 defense and rebounding team post All Star. They do that tonight. They keep it within the margin. So that's how I feel about that game. And the total, I probably would agree it should be a lower scoring game. Um, Blazers, I mean, neither team playing with pace. Both teams, 26 and 24 offensive rated teams and top 5 defensive rated teams post All Star. And both teams top 5 defending the 3 on the season. So I would agree with the market on this one, pushing it down 3 points to 210 and a half. I think it's Blazers and the under in this game. Let's see what you guys think about this showdown. Appreciate you, JB Brown. S. Warrior says trifecta for the Timberwolves. Maurice disagrees. Oh no, Maurice is on the other game. My bad. It threw me off when I see the comments about threw me off a little bit there. Prolific says Blazers team total under. No, not for me. I mean, I'm not mad if you want to go that way, but if I like their side, I don't really want to bet the team total under. Tomorrow's going with the Wolves first half. They come out pissed after 2 straight home losses, in my opinion. Scared of the backdoor cover full game. Yeah, if you like the Wolves, I would want to get in and get out for sure. I agree. Artez likes those Wolves. So does Jao K. Says the big line is warranted here. Tomorrow says Wolves also 12 and 6 against the spread after a loss. We shall see. Jay Wills in the building. What's going on? Hope all is well with you. And this line on the move, they're saying the last game we talked about was 4.5 now. So maybe Giannis won't play. We'll see. Lawrence is going with the Blazers team total. That's a small number right there, 96.5. But he likes it. I wouldn't be involved, but I wish you luck. Hopefully the Blazers cover in one of those games like last night between the Clippers and the Wolves. Let's see. Anthony says Blazers are getting hit right now. David K says 212 watching, only 91 likes. Smash the like button. People are up to 240 now. So much appreciated there. You know how I do, man. He says the dirtiest dog, for real, for real. I like it, man. I promise. If I go look at my record, like for this year or this season NBA, I'm pretty certain that I will have the most success or be up the most units betting underdogs, and probably not as good betting favorites. Probably be down betting favorites. So these dirty ones have been doing a job for us this year. A lot of people liking the Wolves. Tasha liking that Blazers team total under. Fair point, you capper. But I mean, it's not the only thing that I like. Not the only thing that I like in this game. But hey, you can only play who's in front of you. Can only play who's in front of you. Miami's been playing good though. I'll take that into consideration. And I don't think the Timberwolves care. I mean, a big part of why I've been picking dogs and how I've been successful is picking spots where one team is more motivated than the other, or just I always say try to finding reasons not to bet this Minnesota team, and there are 1,000 reasons not to bet Minnesota, in my opinion. So that puts me on the Blazers. That's just how I'm gonna do it. Next game we will go 507, 508. Wizards, Jazz opened up Jazz -8. They're down to a 5.5 point favorite. Total open 242. Looks like 241 currently. Nobody on the injury report for Utah. You have Keontae George, game time for the Jazz, but very likely to play. They'll be without Kessler, Markkinen, and Otto Porter. So it's no way I really want to lay with the Jazz. I mean, I know they've been a good home team. They're 8-4 as a home favorite, et cetera, but they're not playing good basketball right now. They covered what 2 of their last 9 games. And I know Wizards defense has been worse, but I just don't like laying with teams that aren't playing good defense. It's just that's just kind of how I feel. I got screwed with that with the Pacers yesterday. And I always say I never trust them in that spot, and I trusted them yesterday, and it shows me why you shouldn't. But if you're not getting stops, I can't trust you to win by any margin. You're at the rest disadvantage as well. Um, and Washington's been good as a road dog. 19, 11, and 2 is what I have there. So I lean towards Washington here. Just really mostly a fade of the Jazz. Just that Washington is in a role that they've been successful in this year, and they're healthy. So Wizards plus will be the only way I look at this game. Let's see if you guys agree. Matt Porter says Skee gonna make the Blazers his best bet just to spite the chat. Let me get down here to these comments for this one. Munoz, willing to get there, says, give me the Wizards +6. Let me see. Am I missing some comments here? Yeah, S. Dot says Wizards money line. And Munoz says, you're a wizard, Ski. A lot of people liking those Wizards, huh? Saturated says, yo, Ski, your Wizards have lost 14 in a row. Do we trust them to cover here? They burned me getting trashed in LA over the weekend. Well, what I would say about the Wizards is, thinking about it, Kyle Kuzma did make that comment about the Pistons, and I just know they're gonna do anything they can to try to get off this losing streak. That's just how I feel. So I want to get there with the Wizards. This is what I don't like. The line was 9.5 last night. He's just glad he took it in. Nice work from you. I don't like getting the ass into the line here. I just don't like it. Do be liking that +6.5. Just perfect says careful with Kuzma today. Last game he was over 30 points. 7 other times this year he hit 30 plus. He went under 23.5 the very next game. Interesting. Haven't been too locked in on player props this year. Says first game back for Jazz from the road trip and Washington with the rest advantage. How long of a road trip were they on? Because I don't think this populated for me on any of the things that I look at. So let me just glance back here. It's not nothing populated for me as far it can't be like a 4 or 5 game. It's not definitely not a 5 game road trip. So how long was the road trip would be my question. Prolific thinks you can get a better number live here. Likes Hendricks over 7.5 rebounds. Jao K likes the over in the full game. I'm doing well, Mickey. Appreciate you asking. Hope you're doing well too. U Capper says Wizards more rested, plus Jazz coming all the way from Miami. Sounds like a lot of people liking these Wizards today. Thomas going to go with Sexton over 8.5 rebounds plus assists. LJ likes Tyus Jones to get 10 plus assists here. Says Utah allows the second most assists to point guards. Tasha wants to get in and get out with the first half. What up, KD? Says Cheersky, or as we Greeks say. I don't even want to mess it up. I can try to sound it out, but I need like how you put the words with the how you pronounce it. That's what I need, so I don't mess it up. But appreciate you, KD. Hope all is well over there. Yeah, I saw that, Boofer. Detroit had the 28 game losing streak. Wiz, if they continue, game number 28 is versus Detroit. That would be very interesting. Saturated says Jazz not good at defending the three. Wizards like to chuck. Wizards live here. Yeah, Jazz are the second worst team defending the three, but I mean, Wizards might like to shoot a lot. Do they make a lot? They're bottom 5 in 3-point percentage. Mario says, "What are we doing talking about this game? Call that number." What up, Chris? Appreciate you tapping in. Hope all is well with you. I know you've been hot lately. Keep going, brother. Keep going. Terry Wu likes the under here. Oh no, that was the last game. He must be behind. Boofer thinking about Wizards first quarter and full game. Got you, Munaf. Chris says Jazz minus 11 without Mark on the floor. Marketing. Yeah, that is. I mean, he probably wasn't ruled out yet when that was the line. See what UCapper has to say here. Wizards schedule all February has been against playoff/playing teams. Tough schedule. This is their best chance to win outright to break the streak. I can agree with that. Oh, okay. He's saying the plus minuses. That's what he's saying. Jazz are minus 11 without marketing on the floor, minus 17 without marketing and Kessler on the floor. I got you. And I agree with this. That it must be minus 50 with THT on the floor. Tomorrow says Skee like, oh, now y'all like the Wizards, huh? Yeah, I know we've been making money with these Wizards. Markel's gonna go first half. Munaf's gonna go with the team total over. And I think it's about time to move on over from this game. All right. Really leaning towards the Wizards. We'll see if I get there today. Next game up, we'll go 509, 510, Bulls and Kings. Sorry about that. I almost knocked my light over here. Bulls at Kings. Opened up Kings minus 6.5. Still 6.5, pretty much across the board. 1-7, I see. Total open 229 and down to 227.5. Caruso, game time, and Torrey Craig out. De'Aaron Fox, game time, and Sasha Vesenkov out. This one is pretty simple for me. You guys know. If you've been around here, you know how I feel about this Kings team. I always say, I'm not laying. You can't trust them laying anything, really. They're not playing defense. They're the fourth. They're the fourth worst defensive rated team post All Star. And just look at how they've been playing. I mean, they've been playing bad. They've cut. If you look at this point spread, they've covered 6.5 one of their last 11 games. Like, what are they showing you to make you want to lay this kind of a number? They can't get stops. How can you expect to create separation? The Bulls, better defensive team, the number one rebounding team post All Star. I have to be looking towards the Bulls plus the points. Absolute fade of Sacramento, but I mean, Bulls have just been playing a little bit better. So Bulls plus is the way I decided to go in this game. Let's see. Raven Ron says Bulls outright, and he likes Sabonis to get a double-double. Jal K likes the Bulls plus 7, hoping that D Fox is out. Ripper says Kings always a letdown as faves at home. They are 10 and 13 overall as home favorites. Let's see what Mark says here. What about the Kings? They're better as the underdog. I feel like they need to blow the doors off someone and are due. I do not bet on teams just because they're due. I'll tell you that right now. They're not showing me anything. Show me some kind of consistency, and will maybe consider laying points. But until then, Can only look the other way. Another mark, like Chicago plus 6.5. JB Brown wants to get in and get out with the Kings. I mean, the Bucks have been playing really good basketball. The Bucks have been playing defense. The Bucks are the number one defensive rated team post All Star. The Kings are fourth worst. So I think the Bulls should look a lot better tonight. I agree. They look terrible, but I think they should look a lot better tonight. Frank liking the Bulls money line. I'm not. I didn't wait. There we go. Let's see. Kalispera. 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 All right, I got it. Hopefully that was correct. Gotta do it like it's a yeah, teach me like I'm in grade school how to say these words. Kalispera. All right, I got it. Saturated says he thinks he like this under. Munaf going with Bulls plus 6.5 and Vooch over 10.5 rebounds. Science Project likes the Bulls here tonight. Appreciate you sharing those numbers, Munaf. He says, I got it. And Saturated says, teach him Greek curse words next. Tasha likes Caruso over 2.5 assists. So next game up, last game on the slate for today in the association, we have OKC and the Los Angeles Lakers. Opened up Lakers -1. They're now +1. Total open 240, down to 238.5. Injury report. Let me hit refresh. I should have hit refresh earlier. Let's see, which Jalen Williams is this? Okay. Not the That's the one I really care about, but he's game time decision. For the Lakers, Anthony Davis is probable, so is Cam Reddish. LeBron is a true game time. They continue to be without Vanderbilt, Vincent, and Christian Wood. This one, I'll be 100% honest with you guys. It looks so easy to just, I mean, it could just be that easy. I mean, Thunder have been moneymakers in this role on back to backs for the past couple years, even before they got this good. So Thunder, what, seven? Well, they're not a dog anymore. 7-3, unrested so far this season against the spread. They've covered 7 of their last 8 games. They've been top 10 offensive and defensive rated team post All Star. I mean, they're killing the Lakers in all the categories that I care about. Lakers have covered 1 of the last 5 games. Lakers just have the rest advantage in this one. And they should be, I mean, I can't even say they're a hungrier team. If you just look at the standings, yes, you can say that. But OKC is hungry to prove that, they're up there with the elites, that they belong where they're at. So I can't bet against OKC, even on a back-to-back. I guess that I could only look towards the Thunder here. Only way I would bet this game. And I'm very likely not to get to the window, just letting y'all know. But I gave you my opinion. Let's see what the chat thinks about it. Mario likes the Thunder. So does Raven Ron and Tomorrow. Tomorrow says the same thing. It's not the good one, Skee. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it though, Raven Ron. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Mario says he likes the over here. Frank likes OKC. Josh says spot is Lakers, but how can we go against the Thunder? I agree with that. I agree with Boofer too. He says I don't care that OKC played last night. Yeah, they're young. Those guys are ready. Let's see. Cedric says, how much energy did that win versus Suns cost the Thunder? They gave up that lead late. SJ played a lot of minutes. I think they'll be all right. Katie said, you must visit Greece for more lessons. You are most welcome. Appreciate it. And yeah, I got some nice looking ladies over there too. Seen some nice ones over here. In Vegas, we get people from all over the world. So might end up seeing me out there one day. Not sure exactly when, but I have to make a visit out there for sure. Tasha says OKC. Dan likes the Lake Show. Raven Ron thinks AD can go crazy tonight. I think he can take advantage of Chet. Don't think Chet could really hold him down there. Cleves likes LeBron and AD to get 25 plus. Estelle likes the Thunder. Let's see. Another one. Lit Pix likes AD over 25 and a half points. Says Chet is barbecue. Barbecue chicken. KD liking the Thunder. Tasha says he's betting against his boys. Got to follow. I didn't put it in my pocket, but only way for me to look here. UCapper says people going to think let down off back to back plus win, but they're also 5-1 straight up and against the spread, 6-0 to their team total over on the back to back, and they won the previous game. I think that's what he's saying. Yeah, everybody's in agreement here. It has to be OKC. Saying they have nice looking women over there as being a perv, I can't give a compliment. I thought that was a compliment. I did lose 10 viewers when I said that, so maybe it was. Maybe it was. Maurice says SGA to have 30 points. Markel likes Giddy under. Tomorrow, giving a shout out to that Greek food, said it's fire. Dear. I like food too. So Greek, you got food. Yeah, you might get me out there sooner than later now. I mean, starting to add up, starting to make some sense. Jeff says this line feels so fishy. I agree. I agree. Some that it just something feels weird. Thunder on the move, -2 now. Yeah, it is on the move. Maybe LeBron might be sitting tonight, or somebody might be sitting after scoring at what was it, 40,000 points. He's gonna take the night off. AD over 13 and a half rebounds, says Munaf. Saturated says Skee must have 100% record on fading Lakers. I don't know if it's 100%. Maybe this year 100%. But I do remember last season being pretty upset one game when I faded the Lakers and they ended up covering. That's the worst, absolute worst. Eddie says my homie went to Greece and got married, never came back. Oh man. The reverse Barkley. I'm not sure what that is. I know what this is though. It's King on Demon Time. All right. Um, let's keep moving right along. We got through the entire NBA card, and now it's that time. I'm gonna skip college today. I didn't do too much work on college, and college has just not been very kind. So I might just watch today. Unless, there's one thing I'm gonna look for. There's one thing I didn't look at, and y'all know what it is. I didn't even look at the schedule today, but I don't think they play, and they don't play. So I'll leave college to my guy Justin M and everybody else in the Discord. Y'all been getting it done. It is that time where we move on over to best bets for the show. And people who have been here, you know what to do. For the people who are new, 3 rules. Everybody's going to drop their best bet. Put best bet next to it. Put the line or the number that you're getting for your best bet, and no more than 2. No more than 2 best bets for the show, please. And while you guys are dropping those in the chat, let me just take a second to see what I'm going to give for my best bet. I have made a few plays already, but I like to give something where you guys can get the same line as me, and et cetera, et cetera. So let me just glance really quick. A lot of these lines are on the move right now. Can't give you that total. Definitely can't use that as the best bet. It's already moved a few points, even though I still like it. So I think I've made my decision. I'm pretty sure I've made my decision here. Here we go. Let's take a look at what you guys like before I get to mine. And Katie says everything Greek is top of the line. Have you watched My Fat Greek Wedding? I don't watch a lot of movies at all, so I missed out on that. But I believe you. I'll take your word for it, Katie. And I'll have to get out there. Justin, starting it off, best bet, NC State plus 6.5. I believe they played Duke. So And Justin's been damn good with his college basketball plays. Appreciate you sharing that. Damani looks like he likes the same thing, even though it's not his best bet. Munaf going with Wizards +6 and Hendricks over 7.5 rebounds. Boofer likes the Bucks first half. James Carr likes the Laker game over 238.5. Tomorrow, with his usual 2 picks, going OKC money line and Bucks -3.5. Thomas Redman likes the Sumu over 1.5 threes. Mario R. He likes the Bucks -5.5 in the Laker game over. Siete Catorce going with Lakers money line. And Jao likes the Wizards Jazz game over 241, along with the Bucks first half. Raven Ron in the building, OKC money line and Kraken money line. Some hockey action there. Munoz says my best bet, bonus best bet, Skee to Greece this summer -250. The odds are moving for sure. For you guys watching on the replay, you can go back and see the live chat replay. All you have to do is you go to where it says comments, you scroll over, click the live chat replay, and it'll populate just like you're watching the show live. And if you're watching on a computer, it should be in the top right hand corner. Before I get, and JB Brown, remind everybody, smash the like button there. Much appreciated. Definitely helps out the show. Just a reminder before I give my best bet, all of my work can be found at wagertalk.com. And I did see a promo. So if you guys are interested in joining any all access pass, I use 25 all access and it gets you 25% off. So 1 day, 3 day, 7 day, 30 day, 1 year, however you would like to do it. If you would like to be involved, I think that's a good promo to use. So with that said, best bet for the show. Somebody said it in the chat. I forget who it was, but just in spite of the chat. And like I said earlier, we've been getting paid with them dirty, filthy dogs. We're going with the Blazers +14.5. Blazer spot 100%. Timberwolves don't care about this game. They might play for a quarter, for half, but you're not going to get their best basketball for 48 minutes. And they're going to get tired. I mean, fifth game in 7 nights. I gave you a lot of reasons I liked it earlier. And I'm going to stand on that. Timberwolves not playing good enough basketball to be laying this kind of a number. So Blazers +14 is the best number you can get. I have 14.5 in my pocket. And yeah, like Wham would say, the dirtiest dog of the day for myself. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Like I always say, we got the best chat in the game. A lot of great insight. We're always sharing a lot of good information. If you would like to be part of the Discord, just join the member level 2. I believe it's $4.99, and it's a lot of other things that come with being a member. So just if you'd like to be a part of the Discord, it's a lot of good work being done there. Appreciate you guys. Best of luck on all your action. Best of luck if you tell. No show later today, but I will be back tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys then. Peace.